Today we're talking about how to do keyword research for YouTube video marketing. I'm going to start out in this episode talking about a two-step video marketing strategy. Most people skip step one, but step one is important if you want high quality leads. Then I'm going to teach you my 5-ingredient strategy for using YouTube for lead generation. And not only will I tell you how to do it, but I'm going to demonstrate how to do keyword research the right way for YouTube. By the end of this video, you should understand what the LEAF strategy is. The LEAF strategy is critical for success on YouTube. Let's dive right in. So let's start out talking about these two stages of marketing. So stage one, I'll put a little YouTube play button here, and we'll have another one here. This isn't necessarily YouTube. So stage one, the entire purpose of this stage is to build a relationship. So we're not doing any selling here. Most people will create a promo video. Promo video is stage two. They'll create a promo video and they send all of their traffic to stage two. They don't even do anything over here in stage one. So what that results in is they have to go through a lot of views to get leads, and when they do get leads, they're poor quality. They're low quality leads, low converting leads. So a stage two video is very critical. You must have a promo video to sell something or to have people want to work with you or buy your services. So this is critical, but it's so important and so helpful to have a stage one video that people watch first, and you build a relationship with them. So by the time they come here, they already know who you are. They already like you. They already trust you. When they're watching your promo video, they actually want to know about your services. They don't feel like they're being sold to through this process if they start here. But they know that they're being sold to right off the get-go if they come here first. So now I want to show you some examples of stage one videos. Okay, these are not promo videos, but these ones appear on YouTube. That's where people find them. So this is a screenshot of YouTube, obviously. If you look up in the search bar, you'll see how to get business credit with poor personal credit. So if you type in that question, this is what you'll likely see. You'll see Noel Randall in the number 1 position and the number 2 position. If you type in how to get your kids to listen without yelling, look at number 2, that's Paul Jenkins. Look at number 3, that's Nicolene Peck. Buying vacant land in Florida, you'll see Brent Bowers. Are fixed indexed annuities a good investment? You'll see Stan the Annuity Man. What is the role of a superintendent in construction? You'll see Jason Schroeder. He's in number 1, he's in number 3, and I think that's him in number 4. How to leverage credit to build wealth? You'll find Laurel Langmeyer. Okay, so stage one is where people find you when they've never heard of you before. They're just going to Google and YouTube and they're typing in a specific question and they find your video and they watch it and they get value. They get the answer to their question and there's this relationship of trust that's built. Now at the end of one of these videos, you offer them a free gift. So the whole video, you've not sold anything, you've not talked about your services, you've not talked about your business, but at the end, what you're gonna sell is the value of the free gift, which isn't that hard to do. You just tell them why the gift is valuable and how to get it. Click that link below type of a thing. So it might be something like, hey, now that you understand this principle, I've got a resource that's really going to help you implement this, and I'll give you a link to that in the description below. And you would describe what that resource is. So when they go to your website, you might have a promo video there for that free gift, but they're also going to navigate away. They're going to go to your homepage. They're going to see promo videos. They're going to search. They're going to explore. And when they're on your website, they expect to be promoted to, but it's voluntary. They want it. They're there searching for it. So here, the channel is going to be your personal name in most cases. Here, they're going to see your business. They're going to see your logo. They're going to see all of your branding together, and they're going to see your promo videos. So you need to know, how do you show up at the top of YouTube search? Well, I'm going to teach you right now. There's a 5-ingredient formula that if you follow, you'll show up at the top of YouTube search. Okay, so you need to understand my leaf strategy. So when you see this tree, there's a broad trunk that goes out to the branches, that goes out to the leaves. The trunk represents your core area of expertise, and the branches are all the different categories you have expertise in. The leaves are the important part. The leaves are the specific questions that people are asking. And I mean very, very specific questions. So let me give you an example. Let's say you are a nutritionist. You're an expert at nutrition. So an example of a leaf would be how to calculate nutritional value of a recipe, or how to carry nutrition during a marathon. So I didn't make up these questions, but I did keyword research to find what are the consistently asked questions on Google and YouTube every single month. So you search and you find the questions that your target audience is asking. Let me introduce you to the tool that I use. It's called the Keyword Magic Tool, and you can get a free trial of this if you go to herokeywordtool.com. But let's pretend you're an expert at change. So if you type change into the search bar, turn on the questions button. I like to turn the word count filter to 8. So I'm looking for questions about change that are 8 words or longer. And here's what I found: how to deal with a life-changing injury, how to deal with employees' resistance to change, how to change your life at 60 years old, what are the primary components necessary for lasting cultural change. Lots of questions that are very, very specific about change. So what you do is you put your trunk, your area of expertise, into that search bar, and as you keep digging and digging, you're going to find hundreds and even thousands of questions that your target audience is asking. So ingredient number 1 is leaf titles. That's what I mean. You have to start with leaf titles. You have to do the keyword research before anything else. Before you outline your content, before you film, of course, you've got to find the leaf titles. Ingredient number 2 is the length of your video that's ideal. You want to be 10 to 12 minutes on average. So if you have an episode that's 8 minutes long, or you have an episode that's 14 minutes long, somewhere in there, your average needs to be about 10 to 12 minutes to get the best results. Ingredient number 3 is a 50% retention rate, or average view duration. So when you go onto YouTube and you look at the analytics, you look at the stats, you'll see that some people, they click on the video, so let's say it's a 10-minute video, some people leave after 20 seconds, but some people watch all the way to the end. And so if you have an average that's 50% or higher, that is good, and that lets YouTube know that this is a video that people like. And so YouTube will get to work finding more and more people like this target audience that it will recommend your episode to. Now, ingredient number 4 is custom thumbnails. I used to just briefly explain what a custom thumbnail was, but today they've become more and more competitive, and so there's actually a lot more work that we put into it. Take a look at these 6 thumbnails. Okay, this is actually for one episode. Now, we don't upload 6 different thumbnails to YouTube for one episode, but we came up with 6 different ideas so that we could look at them and say, which one is the most compelling? Which one creates the most curiosity and makes me want to click on it? Do any of these kind of give me the answer and I feel like, oh, well, I know what he's going to say, so I don't even need to click on it. You got to watch out for things like that. So for this specific episode, we came up with 6 different thumbnail ideas and we chose which one we like the best. I'll just show you one more example. These are 9 thumbnail ideas that we narrowed it down. Nicolene kind of looks similar in all of these. She's got a couple different facial expressions, but we altered the text and we played around with different backgrounds and we chose the one of the 9 that we like the best. Now, ingredient number 5 is you want to launch 5 episodes every single week on YouTube following this leaf strategy. Now, if that sounds like a lot, and if that sounds overwhelming, I have some good news for you. So don't leave yet. 5 episodes a week is the ideal. You can build up to it, you can start more gradually, and I want to let you know I'm actually filming 20 episodes today. And here in my filming house, I've got another client upstairs, Nicolene Peck. She's actually filming 20 episodes today as well. 20 is just kind of the magic number. If you start filming at 9, you can finish by 5 p.m. It's a good working day and you can film 20 episodes in a single day. So if you're launching 5 episodes a week, that means you only have to film once every 4 weeks. So once every 4 weeks to be a daily YouTuber, that is actually a lot more realistic. Now, what if you had a filming day and you still filmed 20 episodes in a day? What if you launched only 1 episode per week? Okay, then that gives you 20 weeks or nearly 5 months of content filmed in a single day. I highly recommend it, okay? But I'm telling you, this leaf strategy requires 5 episodes a week, so why would you ever want to start with 1? Now, this strategy will work with only 1 episode per week, but you're obviously launching a lot more content throughout a year if you're launching 5 episodes a week. It really depends on what your goals are and what you're wanting to accomplish on YouTube. If you launch 1 episode a week, after a year, you've launched 52 episodes. Now, each of these episodes is like a little teeny marketing machine. It brings in a trickle of traffic. Now, this is valuable traffic. These are the exact people that you want to find you, and they're coming in a little trickle to this video, a little trickle to this video. Well, 50 videos adds up to a decent stream. Well, if you're launching 5 episodes a week, that's 260 episodes, and that really adds up to a fire hose of valuable traffic to your channel. If you built your business to a 7-figure level already at this point and you use this strategy, launching 5 episodes a week, Give this strategy a year or so, and you can expect to be bringing in an additional 7 figures of revenue in your business. But if your business is at an earlier stage, and let's say you've just crossed $100,000 a year in your business, I'd recommend starting with 1 episode per week. Give it a few weeks, give it a few months, and you'll start to generate leads in your business. Even with 1 episode per week, you'll get new clients and customers, and so you'll have more revenue, and you could decide when you want to adjust to 2 episodes a week, and down the road when you want to increase to 5 episodes per week. Let me take you behind the scenes and actually show you what this looks like. If you're launching 5 episodes per week, you can dominate YouTube in about 4 months. And let me show you what domination means. So this is a spreadsheet from one of my clients, Noelle Randall. She teaches real estate investing. I did some keyword research like I showed you earlier, and I found all of these titles, these leaf titles. Notice all of these questions have real estate investor find. Okay, they're all on the real estate investor find branch. Now take a look at this one, a little bit different, real estate investor become. So I grouped these leaf titles differently according to what branch they're on this tree. And when I showed these to Noelle, she looked at this first branch and she said, that's actually not my target audience. So I don't need to rank at the top of YouTube for these questions. But the second branch, this one here, that is my target audience. That's exactly who I want to talk to. I want to rank at the top of YouTube for every single one of these questions. So we took a look at where she was currently ranking for both of these branches. For this branch that she does not want to dominate, notice on the right, on February 10th when we did this research, she actually has a lot of yeses already. A yes means if you type in that question, she'll rank at the top of YouTube in the top 3, so you don't have to scroll. If you have to scroll down, but you still find her in the top 20, that's when we put starting. And if we didn't find Noelle anywhere, then we put no. So for this branch that's not important to her, she actually has a good amount of traction, but for the branch that she wants to dominate, notice that there's mostly no's. So that made us smile because we found a big opportunity, an area on YouTube that she wants to dominate that she doesn't dominate yet. So you'll see in the filming date column, the second from the right, she filmed 5 episodes on this branch in February. She filmed 3 more in March and a few more in April. And as you look at how this updates over the months from April to May to July, we turned from mostly no's to mostly yeses. And that's what I call domination on YouTube. So now you type in any of these questions and Noelle is ranking at the top. Are you excited about this strategy? Do you see how this can help you leverage YouTube to generate leads for your business? And are you excited that you now know the right way to do keyword research? I want you to master this strategy. So I've put together a mini course that you can take this course in just a handful of hours, but you'll be able to start implementing these things today. It's called the YouTube Lead Gen Blueprint. It's only $17 and you can get it at youtubeleadgen.net. I'll also put that link below. If you complete this mini course and start implementing the steps, you can expect that your videos will rank at the top of YouTube. When it happens, send me a link. I love being a part of this journey, and I'll see you in the next episode.